Fluoridation, chlorination. I'm not sure how many people here are on city water or town water, but generally the practice is you add either chlorine or fluorine or some combination of the two in city systems, town systems, to kill the microbiology, to make it dead. And when you use that water to water your plants, the functional effect is the chlorine and the fluorine are actually killing the life in the soil. So the question is really, what do you do if that's your only access to water? People talk about rain barrels, and rain barrels are nice, but if it doesn't rain, your rain barrels get used up really fast, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't think water likes to be stagnant and hot anyways. Drinking hot, stagnant water doesn't give you that refreshing feeling. How do you take the chlorine or fluorine out is the basic answer. There's chloridation and fluoridation, and there's chlorine and fluorine. My understanding is different systems are doing either chloridation and fluoridation or chlorine and fluorine. I don't think it matters too much, really. If you are doing the simple chlorine and fluorine, you can leave the water in a barrel overnight, and it will off gas. But I still think the frequency of those elements is present in a homeopathic manner. So what I generally recommend is people use liquid humates, and you can use other things if people want biochar. You basically need some sort of a carbon compound in the water at a very low concentration, and that'll bind the chlorine and the fluorine and make it not soluble and not killing to your soil life. So humates are a material that is mined. It is mined. It's functionally between peat moss and coal in the geological profile. So if you know what coal is, peat moss is there. It's basically what turns between peat moss and coal. And so you can buy humates if you know where you're looking for $15 a ton, or $20 for a 50-pound bag, or $10 for a quart. Whatever your access to resources is, you take those humates and you mix them with water, and you get a dark colored water, and you can just sort of feed that into your water through like a regular applicator, any kind of a fertilizer applicator, a hose on, any kind of an applicator at a small concentration, and that'll bind up the chlorine and fluorine. So biochar is basically charcoal. So if anybody's got a wood stove or ever has a campfire, you take those coals when they're amber, dark red coals, and you just dunk them in a 5-gallon bucket or spray water on them. And then if they're the kind of coals that you can crunch up into powder, that's charcoal. That's got the same functional effect. So you can mix that charcoal in with your water, stick it in the bucket. I think the fertilizer applicator, the whole irrigation system is in that greenhouse. We can go back and look at it on the way back. I should have stopped there. But through one bucket, you put stuff in that one bucket, and then it can go to the whole farm. So you do that with your hose. That's what's feeding your garden. You put a little hose on. It's like a $15 little piece you can screw in there into a bucket, and you can functionally do that. So that would be a real simple way of dealing with it.